Welcome back, Schmoedown fans. It is Friday. That means we are once again back on the table for a singles match, and this one is really great. This is for the #1 contender in the Inner Geekdom. So if you're new to the Schmoedown, you're wondering what the Inner Geekdom is, well, it is another belt. It's another championship, and it is very, very deep cut stuff on a limited number of topics like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, the DC movies, the MCU movies, Harry Potter. I can't remember if I probably left a few things off of there, but it's a very kind of focused group of topics, but the questions get really, really deep cut. So it's really testing your hardcore Inner Geekdom knowledge. This is going to be a crazy match. We've got Meyer Burnett, a wealth of knowledge, and then we've also got Jahns, who's also a supreme wealth of knowledge. Both awesome personalities, Well, Meyer Burnett's amazing at Smack Talk. I think Jahns is probably a little too nice to be that good at Smack Talk, but I'm really kind of excited to see the clip that they put out before the actual match here. All right, so what I need you guys to go ahead and do right now is go to the description where I included the link to the actual Schmoedown. So I want you guys to go ahead and load up that page, and then I'm gonna give you guys a countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll watch this thing together. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and get this thing started in 3, 2, 1.
He is the captain, Robert Meyer Burnett!
I think people should take me on now. I think it's time that I get my due.
Robert Meyer Burnett for 5 points and the win, and the retention of that belt you so love. What year saw the release of Superman 3?
1984.
And your winner, and the
New. So they're showing the last match that Robert Meyer Burnett, where he lost the Inner Geekdom belt. He won it, he retained it, and then he lost it.
Where all we can do is come back and dominate,
Yeah,
destroy, bring the pestilence back.
I mean, that's one way to look at it.
What race is Jar Jar Binks?
Gungan. And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, you've done it, the Joker, Jeremy Jahns!
That was a tough match, this one, with him and Rachel Cushing. That was a really good match. I highly suggest you go back and watch that.
All right, when you're playing a Zelda game or a game and you see that huge monster, you're like, I gotta beat that thing in order to advance.
Rachel Cushing did an amazing job in that match.
All my gear is what
Jeremy
I need,
Jahns came
and
on
you
top.
just go in there hoping the fairy will bring you back to life and you can actually take him down. I'm looking forward to it. I love Robert Meyer Burnett. He's my brother in Hot Toys Collectibles. But in the end, there can only be one champion of the Great Pacific Northwest. So I gotta take him on.
Going to destroy Jeremy Jahns. I want my chance to win my title back
This was
from
great.
that pipsqueak Hector Navarro. So if you think that I am ever going to let up on Jeremy Jahns, no! Jeremy Jahns is going down!
Welcome back to the movie Trivia Schmoedown. I'm Christian Harlow.
And I'm John Campy, and Christian, we've got a match here today that a lot of fans of this new division have been waiting for.
This is a big match, John. These are two heavyweights. Even though it's not a title match, it is the #1 contender for the Inner Geekdom Championship. And you have hero, you have villain, you have just a great match overall with the number 2 contender, Jeremy Jahns, versus the number 1 contender, the former champion, the captain, Robert Meyer Burnett.
And this is a division. Ever since we created the Inner Geekdom division, people have been loving it. Fans have been loving it. I've had competitors coming up to me saying, I want to compete in there. And I say, you want to compete against Robert Meyer Burnett? And they say, well, maybe not. You want to compete against Jeremy Jahns? Maybe not. And you know who none of them want to compete against is another competitor not in this match today who was this close to being in this match today, and that's Rachel Cushing. It's a stacked division.
The Crusher certainly was on point to be the one here today. But
Absolutely.
Jahns shocked the world.
Jason
Jahns
Inman wants a shot too.
And I think what he has done so for Jeremy Jahns is he's kind of gone under the radar because you remember he competed in the Inner Geekdom Championship at the Schmoedown Spectacular, did okay, but he had so much fun doing it. He said, because the first time I asked him, he's like, you know, I might want to do it. I don't know. I'm not big on the competition shows. And then he did it. And then after the Spectacular, he said, when do I get to do it again?
It was like his first viewing of pornography at a young age, and he's been hooked ever since.
He has indeed. And then he played in the Star
John
Wars
with the
Championship.
jokes.
Did very well there.
Very well in
you
that.
Can't sleep on Jeremy. But Burnett has it all. I mean, the guy's got experience. He's got the personality. He is the former champion. And there's a lot of smack talk here between these guys. Here you go.
Experience means grace.
Attention, please. This is your captain speaking.
I'm here to have fun, and this has been a lot of fun. I mean, when I didn't win, it was fun. When I won, that was a lot of fun. The most fun is seeing Robert Meyer Burnett's face turn red as he screams into his cell phone camera on Twitter. That's a lot of intensity. I'm not that intense.
So today, on my road to reclaim my title from that featherweight of a man, Hector Navarro, I have to battle Jeremy Jahns.
He's just a roadblock to
Jeremy
Burnett.
Jahns. Jeremy Jahns is an inconsequential internet personality. 1 million followers? Who cares?
Here's the thing about Robert Meyer Burnett being the champion. He's the former champion. So really, we're on the same level. And we have the same record, same win streak. So here we are, toe to toe. I'm having a good time. I haven't seen him smile once.
Jeremy Jahns is a superficial man. He is just someone I'm going to slaughter on my way back to reclaiming the Inner Geekdom title that is mine. The Inner Geekdom title that is mine to reclaim. It is my title. I founded it, and I want it back.
I would love to be the Inner Geekdom champion because right now, me versus Robert Meyer Burnett, this is me versus a villain. This is one of the horsemen. I just gotta take the villain down. But yeah, love to be the champion.
Jeremy Jahns is like Army Hammer Clyde. They're always trying to make him a star. But that guy, he just wants to guess his way in. Let me tell you something. He's going to guess his way into my axe because I am going to put him on a pike and cut his head off. Or I'm going to cut his head off and then put it on a pike.
All right, Robert, we're both in this position, this situation, number one contender match for a reason. We're both on the level. We're both here because we deserve to be here. Difference is, you've been here before. You had it. You lost it. It's my turn now. I'm going to go through you to get the belts so then you guys can come back
Jeremy
after
Jahns
me.
letting the
Like
truth
I've
do the
said from
talking.
beginning, here to have fun, and by the end of this day, I'm going to have a lot more fun than you are. I promise.
What if he's any like
Everyone
punched
could
anything
call
by
that.
accident?
Robert Meyer Burnett, big, boisterous, saying that Jeremy Jahns is merely a stepping stone on his way to getting his championship back from what he calls the little pipsqueak, Hector Navarro. And then you have Jeremy Jahns who says, no, you were the champion. That time's over. It's my time now.
Jeremy is rolling into this match with a lot of headway going. He's got a lot of confidence rolling right now. His performance in the Star Wars match was incredible. Of course, pulling out that great win against multiple competitors to get into this match. He's ready to go. But Robert Meyer Burnett, and I think
Rachel
everyone knows
Cushing
this,
lost that match
he
in like the
rolls
last
a Star Trek category. It could be a very
last
long
possible
day
moments.
for Jeremy Jahns.
Yeah, and someone else who knows a lot about these two guys is the 5-time WCW champion himself, Booker T, with his pick.
Can you dig it,
Sucker!
What's up, guys? This is Booker T, the 5-time champ, and this week all is going down here on the Schmoedown, the Inner Geek Division. Jeremy Jahns versus Robert Burnett, and the winner will get a shot at the title. Now, my pick My man Jeremy Jahns.
Oh.
He's been
Oh,
good.
and he said his name right.
Sometimes
Said his last name
he's
right.
great. But on this night, I think he's gonna be Vic. Oh man, talking about shocking the world like Muhammad Ali. I'm gonna shake up the world in 64 and talk no more. That's my man, Jeremy Jahns. Title implications on the rise. Hey guys, this Booker T, 5-time champ. Make sure you check out Reality of Wrestling. We download new episodes every Sunday. Don't miss out. Don't get shut out. And I know you can dig that, sucker.
Well, how about that? Booker T going with the underdog here, and Jeremy Jahns saying he's going to do the upset. Very, very interesting. And you have Robert Meyer Burnett hearing that and screaming from the back. The Four Horsemen, not here yet, but I'm sure John Roca will be here a little later.
Yeah, there's no way
to
they're not
support
coming out
your
with him.
former champion. I'm ready to do this thing.
I'm ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie
Trivia Schmoedown.
3 rounds for the number 1
Introducing
contendership
first.
in the Inner Geekdom division. Introducing first. Representing Awesome Tacular with a record of 1 win, 1 defeat. He is the number 2 ranked Inner Geekdom contender, the Joker, Jeremy Jahns. He's such a little fun. He's just dancing around to this creepy song from The Walking Dead, and he loves it.
He's got his Harry Potter PJs. He's got his Star Wars cape. He's got his Hand of the Kingpin. He's got his lightsaber. He's got his.
I'm thinking he
Joker
should have
shirt.
come out with
This guy's
Lucille
ready to go.
playing this
He has so
song.
much fun doing it, and he's exactly what we need in this division. And his opponent, representing the Four Horsemen, with a record of 1 win, 1 defeat. He is the former Movie Trivia Inner Geekdom champion,
Is that Roca?
the Captain, Robert Meyer Burnett.
Oh, Roca leading him out.
Roca is with them. Roca did show up. Roca's here, the former singles champ with the former. Oh, he's not even. Look at him.
He's getting in
Russian
his already.
Jeremy Jahns! Jeremy Jahns! He's going down!
I tell you something, a whole new persona overcomes this man who's
Yep.
wearing that smoking jacket.
Yeah, it is. They the Four Horsemen supporting each other.
Hey, they've held a lot of belts, the Four Horsemen. You're talking about tag team titles,
only been
Inner
around for a little
Geekdom
bit,
titles,
yeah.
the singles title. They've held a lot of belts.
They've done the job, and they want to keep doing dominance. John Roca, the leader of the Horsemen, walking out the former Inner Geekdom champion. All right. Yes, sir.
You know, it's the 40th anniversary of Star Wars this year. We're both Hot Toys fans.
Uh-oh.
And recently, a couple weeks ago, they announced they're going to release a Princess Leia Hoth hot toy figure.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to bet you
Oh.
a Princess Leia hot toy
Ooh, a little
Hoth
prop bet
outfit,
on the side. I
and
like
I
it.
will beat you. If I beat you, you owe me. And if you
It's the
beat
first
me,
time I've
well,
seen a
then
prop bet on
I
camera.
owe you. So what do you say we have a friendly side wager?
They're sweetening the deal here a little
Okay.
bit.
This is
What do you
something
think?
very different.
Are
Yes.
you using my love for hot toys as leverage? I love your style.
Ah,
Look at
man.
that! A hot toy on the line
That's
here,
what I'm
too.
talking about.
I love it.
A hot toy on
It just
the
got
line.
a lot more
That's
interesting.
great.
All right,
Yes.
now they're going to be playing even harder. All right, here we go. Here's how round number 1 works. They're going to have 14 questions.
What?
14 questions in round number 1.
That's like half his age.
14 questions in round number 1 from the categories of Marvel movies, MCU movies, DC movies, DCEU, Star Trek, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. Those are the categories you will have. You will have 14 questions, 1 point apiece. You will write it down on the board, 15 seconds to answer. When you answer, show the board to the camera and answer at the same time. All right, so the former
Maybe I should
champion,
get a
are you
board
ready?
and start writing answers down.
Yes, I am.
All right, Jeremy Jahns, are you ready?
Oh, not future champion, but yes.
All right, then let's get ready to Schmoedown.
Schmoedown!
3 rounds. All right, here we go. Question number 1 in the category of the MCU. What is the name of the man held captive in the cave alongside Tony Stark in Iron Man?
No idea.
What is the name of the man held captive in the cave along Tony Stark?
See, this is like really,
That's my first
really
like 10
deep
minutes.
cut stuff. I'm probably not going to do
You know,
well
hey,
at
it's one of the
this.
films that actually kind of kicked off the modern era of the superhero movies, and certainly the MCU.
I don't remember this
5,
guy's name.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Robert Meyer Burnett.
Tony Almeida.
That's incorrect. Jeremy.
That dude in everything.
That's also incorrect. Looking for either Yinsen or Johansson. All right, next category.
All right, gentlemen. Your second question comes to you from the category of Harry Potter. What is the name of the second Harry Potter film? What is the name of the second Harry Potter
there's
film?
Do you like those Harry Potter movies?
You know what? I didn't like them at first, but they grew on me, much like Fast and the Furious.
I love them from the start.
Really? Yeah.
5, 4,
Hang on.
3,
Yeah, it's long.
Sorcerer's Stone is first. I can't
2,
I can't remember the
and
second
1.
one.
Pens
Pens
down.
down.
We'll give you some leeway. Pens down. Jeremy.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
That's correct for 1 point. Robert.
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
That's correct,
Correct.
for 1 point. 1-1.
That was
All
hard
tied
to
up.
write, man. I was like,
That's
wait
a
minute.
long title.
Here we go.
I'm
Question
super,
3 in the
super
category of
weak in
Star
Harry Potter.
Trek.
Ah,
Who played the villainous Dr. Soran in Star Trek Generations?
Not one of the stronger Star Trek movies.
I don't think I've ever seen a Star Trek movie.
Chris Plummer? Is that the one with Chris Plummer?
5, 6,
before you.
7, 8,
Yeah, I
Oh,
was-
Dr. Stone.
9,
problem.
and I don't know why I counted at 10. Robert.
Malcolm McDowell.
That's
That's
correct.
correct.
Jeremy.
Malcolm McDowell.
Oh, that was
Oh,
a
he
big
pulled
point
that
for
one
Jeremy.
out.
That was big. You got to score points in that Star Trek category. All
All right,
question
guys.
4.
Your fourth question comes to you from the category of DC. Who played Harvey Dent in 1989's Batman?
Oh, that's
In 1989, I used to go to my friend's
Billy D.
pool a
Williams.
lot.
Was this guy there?
This guy?
Oh my God.
I wish. 5, 4, 3,
It's drawing a blank.
2, 1. Pens down.
I
All right.
know. It's
Robert, nothing?
this is what got him the last
Billy
time.
D.
Yeah.
That's
It is
correct.
Billy D.
It is Billy D. All right, Jeremy Johns going up there with the point. Our next category.
It happens, you guys.
Category.
It's different when the lights are on.
Category of Marvel films. Marvel films. What is Magneto's prison cell made of in X2 X-Men United?
It's like plastic.
I liked that film very much.
For a long time, it was my absolute favorite comic book movie.
Up until recently, the best version of Wolverine.
Yeah, probably.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy.
Plastic.
Correct for 1 point. Robert.
Plastic.
Correct,
Correct.
for 1 point. Jeremy holding
Can't
on
believe
to
it
his
was
1
Billy D.
point lead.
Williams.
All right,
happened?
next category.
All right, guys, we move into your sixth question. This comes to you in the category of Star Wars. In the film The Force Awakens, how many parsecs does Rey mistakenly think the Millennium Falcon did the Kessel Run in?
Robert Meyer
Those
Burnett,
guys
not a
freeze.
fan of the Force.
12.
He's not.
No, he's not.
Let's see if he can pull something out here anyway. These are the
5,
points you got to get.
4, 3,
12.
2, 1. Robert.
6.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Jeremy.
14.
That's correct. Jeremy Johns going up by 1
I thought it was
point.
12 and
2
14
points
was
here now.
right. Damn it.
Jeremy taking a 2
He
point
threw up
lead.
a guess ball there, and
And
it
it
came
worked.
down.
All right, next category in the
Billy
category
Williams.
of Lord of the Rings. In the Two Towers, what does Treebeard think Merry and Pippin are when he first meets them? What
Trolls?
does Treebeard think Merry and
I-
Pippin
I,
are when he first
It's been
meets
way too
them?
long since I've seen those movies.
Treebeard is the
I haven't watched
Treebeard.
any of the Lord of the Rings movies or any of the Harry Potter movies in a long
Very
time.
close. John S. Davies.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy.
Orcs.
Correct. Robert.
Orcs.
Orcs.
Correct.
Correct.
All right, so Robert getting
Damn
a
it.
point there too.
All right, they're still within 2 points of each other. All right, guys, your eighth question comes to you from the category of the DCEU. In Man of Steel, what did Superman say the S on his suit stood for?
Oh yeah, it was
You ever think we're gonna see Man of Steel 2?
I think we're going to see probably the next
like
couple
wisdom or
years.
something.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Robert.
Hope.
Correct. Jeremy.
Hope.
Correct.
Correct.
Jeremy holding on to that lead there. Still holding on. Jeremy
so
has
far,
been really...
Jeremy only one incorrect answer
Yeah.
so far.
Okay, next question. Category of Marvel films. In Spider-Man, how much is the payout if you survive 3 minutes in the wrestling ring? How much is the payout if you survive 3 minutes?
Bonus
Bonesaw is ready.
And I was about to offer you $1 if you knew the name of the guy.
Don't test me with that one. 5, 4,
Say $3,000.
3, 2, 1. Jeremy.
Believe it's $3,000 for 3 minutes.
That's correct.
Correct.
Robert.
$100,000.
Wow, Jeremy
Incorrect.
going up by 3 here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. All right, next category.
All right, guys.
Go
we move
Jeremy
on into
Jahns.
the category of Lord of the Rings. In Return of the King, what is the name of the giant spider that Gollum leads Frodo to?
Lord of the Rings. See, that's
It's a tricky thing about the Lord of the Rings category is that there is a lot of these used once or twice names throughout the films. It can be very tricky.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Robert.
I've read
I
the
don't
book
know.
too.
Don't
I
have
can't
it,
even
Jeremy.
do it.
That's
Correct.
Jeremy Jahns now is on fire here. A 4-point lead in the first round. Next category, Robert Meyer Burnett's going to sigh a little easier here as we get to the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek, the motion picture, who accuses Kirk of being obsessed with keeping control of the Enterprise?
Without any surprise, Robert
Yes,
goes
he
right to
knows
the
it.
whiteboard.
He,
Spock?
Yeah, that one he needed. And 5, 4, 3, 2,
It's a
1.
guess.
Pens down. Jeremy.
Total guess. Spock?
That's
It's
incorrect.
incorrect.
Robert.
Bones.
Decker.
Incorrect. The correct answer we were looking for was Dr. McCoy.
Or
All right.
Bones. Wow, that is
Well,
the
that's
first.
a little. That's a little.
Are you
If you
challenging?
look at that, I would challenge that because there's a whole speech that he gives about. You told Deckard says you told me how you get your command again, but
Okay, let's
it's
pull over
McCoy that
Thad.
actually.
Bring in
Yeah,
Thad.
let's bring in
That's
Thad.
our Star Trek.
Hold on.
expert.
Oh, under challenge. Let's see if this works out.
So we conferred with the judges. The challenge is on the table, and we are going to say that the question is going to stand. The question will stand. Robert Meyer Burnett will lose the challenge there, and we're going to move to the next category. So no points there. 9-5. Judges conferred, and we like the way the question was stated. Okay, here we go. Next category.
The next category comes to you once again in DC. Who played Carol Ferris in the movie The Green Lantern?
I wouldn't be upset at
Oh,
all. You guys wanna
Blake
figure it out,
Lively.
because no one should have seen this movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Robert.
Blake Lively.
Correct for 1 point. Jeremy.
It is Blake Lively. Okay.
Did you have what you had? Okay, there you go. Okay, so now we have 10-6. Crowd just died. So, all right. What happened to the crowd?
momentum.
Yeah, what happened
Sorry,
to the
I
crowd?
killed it. I'm sorry, you guys.
All right.
Come on, everyone. Are we having fun?
right.
Yeah.
We're on
Yeah, look at
easy
this guy. He's handsome and he's kicking my ass.
All right, here we go. Next category.
For a while.
In the category of Star Wars films, how many towers does the Jedi Temple have on Coruscant? How many towers does the Jedi Temple have on Coruscant?
I bet you Sam Witwer would get this.
How many towers does
surprised.
the Jedi?
As long as he's not signing autographs. 5, 4, 3,
4.
2, 1. Pens down, and Jeremy.
4?
Incorrect.
Fuck!
Robert.
It's 5.
Incorrect. It's 5.
No.
5
All
is
right,
correct.
Jeremy holds on to a 4-point lead as we head into the final question in round number 1. And this once again comes to you guys in the category of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In Doctor Strange, which artist's music is Wong listening to when Doctor Strange steals a few extra books from the library?
You went right there.
Oh, it's
I do too.
All right. 5, 4,
Is it Beyonce?
3, 2, 1. Pens
Pens
down.
down.
Now, Jeremy and Robert.
Beyonce.
Correct. Jeremy.
That's kind of Katy Perry. I was just,
Incorrect.
kind of
All right, so
All right.
Robert makes it up a little bit. It's 10-7.
Well needed
Right.
point there for Robert.
What a solid
over.
round by both these guys, and Jeremy has a 3-point lead going into round number 2.
Wow, that was rough, man. I feel winded.
Round number 2 is going to work like this. The competitors are going to spin the wheel with a lot of the same categories we have already gone through so far today. If it lands on a category they don't like, they can spin again unless it lands on opponent's choice. Each question will be worth 2 points apiece. They will have 5 questions in this round worth 2 points apiece. You can steal from your opponent, and you can opt for multiple choice, and that will diminish the point value to 1 point.
Now, one of the things to keep in mind here, too, moving forward, it is important to note that Robert has used his challenge. Going forward in rounds 2 and 3, he cannot challenge any more questions. Jeremy still has one of those in his back pocket.
Yeah, well, they still have the JTE rule. 3 times they can repeat the question should they choose it. All right, here we go. Jeremy, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or second?
I'm going to go first.
All right. Good spin, please.
This has multiple choice, right?
It does.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, okay. I just need to make sure. Okay.
Sometimes I wonder if anyone listens to what I'm saying.
But you ask that question at home a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's a good spin there.
Thank you.
There's some
It's gonna
Makuga in the
land.
background.
This is a big spin for Jeremy. Hoping to land on.
Harry
Ooh.
Potter.
He avoids opponent's
Close.
choice. He avoids it. Is he gonna? He's gonna
He's
take
going to
it.
take Harry Potter.
He's gonna take Harry Potter. All right.
He must just rewatch them all.
You can take this one.
All right. Here we go, Jeremy. You got 5 questions in round number 1 in the world of Harry Potter.
Sure.
In Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, in Harry's transfiguration class, what objects do the students have to change their animals into?
Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have done this. What objects do they have to change their animals into? Certainly.
5, 4, 3,
A broom?
2.
Bags!
Does not go for multiple choice. It misses.
That's
it there.
right! Fucking multiple choice!
Robert.
Could you repeat the question, please?
Yes.
one of your
In
hidden-
Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, in Harry's transfiguration class, what objects do the students have to change their animals into?
Hats?
Incorrect. Looking for water goblets. Water goblets. All right.
Good news is I still wouldn't have got-
I wouldn't have known.
Here you,
Whatever,
here you go,
Makuga.
Jeremy. Question 2.
All right, with multiple choice.
If you choose to ask it, yes. Who gives Harry the gillyweed for the second Triwizard Challenge in the Goblet of Fire?
Gillyweed. Oh, yeah.
Multiple choice.
Who the hell does
Isn't it that girl?
gillyweed?
4.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Neville Longbottom, B, Dobby, C, Hermione, D, Mad-Eye Moody?
Hermione.
Incorrect.
Chance for a steal.
Mad-Eye Moody.
Dobby.
Incorrect. Neville Longbottom.
Can I just say the bottom half of my body is completely disappointed in me right
All
now,
right, here we go.
which is different than most of my life when the bottom half of my body disappoints other people.
Question. I guess that's his way of questioning whether or not he should have chose Harry Potter.
I'm not going there.
What are the hooded, ghostly figures that suck the soul from its victim?
Dementors!
There you go for 2
Correct.
points.
Actually,
Points.
I might have actually gotten that one.
Mom!
All right. Jeremy, who directed Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
Chris Columbus.
Multiple choice.
Oh, Goblet of
A,
Fire.
Mike Newell, B, Alfonso Cuarón, C, Christopher Columbus, D, David Yates.
Mike Newell.
B.
Correct.
I don't think Yates took over at that point.
Mike Newell.
That's correct,
Correct.
for 1
Steals
point.
a point.
1 point there. So now Jeremy still holding on to a 4-point lead. Your final question, Jeremy. All right. What kind of animal can Sirius Black change into?
It's like
Is it-
Panther.
A wolf. A werewolf.
Oh, is it a werewolf?
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah, I love the what over there. Thank you for the what.
A dire wolf?
Looking for a dog.
A dog?
You're thinking of the other professor that turns into a werewolf.
Werewolf.
You're thinking of Lupin.
I'm
Yeah.
going to say he's still a wolf.
Talks into a dog. Jeremy, then. Jeremy now, still, the Harry Potter may have been a bad choice, but he still has a 4-point lead.
I'm never wearing these PJ bottoms again.
He's got a hope that Robert Meyer Burnett hits something terrible.
Hey, don't get Star Trek. Cool.
Terrible.
Here
I
we
already
go.
lost the Star Trek question. You made me lose.
There you go. Robert, your spin, you're up.
Let me use the force.
Robert needs a nice spin here. If he hits something that he wants, this could turn back into Robert Meyer Burnett's favor.
Very quickly. And around it goes. And it's going to end.
Opponent's choice!
My goodness!
Where's he going to go with this?
Is
I
he
knew
going to
it.
pick
Somehow
Star
I
Trek?
knew
the
it.
wheel. What's he going to pick?
Mixed bag.
Fuck you.
It's important to note he cannot
Okay.
choose Harry
Maybe
Potter.
who
cannot
said it?
take Harry
Who
Potter.
said it or mixed bag?
What's he going to go with?
Well, I can't do Harry Potter.
Correct. You cannot pick Harry Potter.
Should have saved that for you. I'm going to do Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. All right. Lord of the Rings. What does the former champion know about Lord of the Rings? We're going to find out right
I
now.
worked on the extended DVDs.
Oh, so you might know some stuff.
I saw Return of the King for the first time in Peter Jackson's house. Just saying.
Oh, so you might know it. You might know it. All right.
All right, Robert.
It'll be multiple choice, but you know.
First up for you and your buddy Peter Jackson. In the category of Lord of the Rings, who signed the banishment order to remove Éomer from Rohan in The Two Towers?
Oh, the snake tongue, right?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Grima Wormtongue?
Wormtongue, yeah.
B, Hama. C, Gamling. D, Theoden.
Wormtongue.
Incorrect.
Theoden.
Correct
for 1 point. Jeremy jumping on it. I heard Rachel Cushing screaming from the
pissed now.
inside.
I said Return of the King, though, not Two Towers.
All right, your second question in Lord of the Rings. In Fellowship of the Ring, Gandalf left to investigate Bilbo's ring. Where did he go to do his research?
He went to Orthanc?
Incorrect. Chance for steal.
Minas Tirith.
Correct for
Correct.
2 points.
Jeremy
Oh.
now. It looked like
Putting
basically
a
this was
dagger in.
Jeremy's round that he wanted. Yeah.
All right, Robert, your third question. In Return of the King, the elves reforged the sword that cut the ring from Sauron's hand. What name was the reforged sword given?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Orcrist, B, Enduril, C, Sting, D,
I'm just going to say
Nessiel?
Orcrists.
Anduril.
Correct for
Flame
1
of the
point.
West.
1 point. All right. 15-9. Robert Meyer Burnett fighting back here. He's got 2 questions
He's
left.
got to salvage a couple more points here. Your fourth question. In The Two Towers, on the way to Helm's Deep, the refugees were attacked by orcs riding what?
No idea. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Was it A, fell beasts, B, bears, C, barrow-wights, D, wargs?
Wargs.
Correct
All
for
right,
1
there you
point.
go. Robert Meyer Burnett now having a
I guess
nice
they can
little
see the answers
comeback
now.
here. Not too bad. Damage looked bad, but it's coming back.
All right, your final question in round number 2. Through what creature did Gandalf relay a message to the Eagles in Fellowship of
Butterfly.
the Ring to escape imprisonment from the top of Saruman's tower?
Multiple choice. I don't know what's.
Is it A, a sparrow, B, a bat, C, a moth, D, a butterfly?
C, a moth.
That is correct for 1 point.
Really?
That was a nice ride. It looked like it was getting nasty there
Yep.
for a second. John stole some points. Robert
Wow,
Meyer Burnett
that's a
still
comeback.
going down by 4 points here as we
Pretty
reach
good.
the third and final round.
totally thought
It's
that
gonna
was a
work like
butterfly.
this. The
I have to
competitors
rewatch
will
those
have
movies.
to pick 3 numbers between the numbers 1 and 14. The first one will be worth 2 points. The second will be worth 3, and the third will be worth 5 points. Jeremy, you are in the lead. Please pick 3 numbers between 1 and 14.
1 and 14, huh?
Yep.
8, 13, 3.
8, 13, 3. Robert Meyer Burnett.
4, 6, 12.
4, 6, and 12. All right, Robert, you are up first. In order to avoid a TKO here, you need to answer at least 2 of these questions. The first one is in the you picked category 4. That is in the category of the MCU. Which Phase 1 MCU film, including the post-credit scenes, did Samuel L. Jackson not appear as Nick Fury?
Phase 1.
The Incredible Hulk.
That's correct.
Correct.
2
For 2
points there.
points.
Nice.
So now Robert Meyer Burnett has a chance to take the lead for the first time in the match here. He has category number 6, which he chose the category of Who Said It? Who said it? Okay. Who said the line must be drawn here? This far, no further, and I will make them pay for what they've done.
Jean-Luc Picard in Star Trek First Contact.
That's correct.
Wow.
Wow. And Robert
Meyer
Meyer
Burnett.
Burnett, for the first time in the match, takes the lead.
Takes
Wow.
the lead. Okay, now we bounce back to Jeremy Jahns, who chose category 8.
drawn here.
All right.
What was this? What did I
Jeremy
choose?
Johns, you chose the number 8. That gives you the corresponding category of DC.
Just generally DC.
DC movies.
Yep.
Okay.
For 2 points and to retake the lead. What is the name of Morgan Freeman's character in the Dark Knight trilogy?
Lucius Fox.
Correct for 2 points.
All right, it's a 2-pointer, and he takes the
gotten that
lead
eventually.
17-16. So Robert Meyer Burnett needs to hit this 5-pointer, or Jeremy Jahns will be challenging Hector Navarro for the championship at the Collider Collision. All right, category 12 is what you chose, Robert, and you chose
This could be it.
Harry Potter films.
Oh,
Other than Harry Potter, name 2 of the 3 remaining Triwizard challengers in Goblet of Fire.
Jeremy Jahns wins.
I have no idea.
And your winner!
Wow.
He's facing Hector for
Number
the
one
championship,
contender.
the Joker, Jeremy Jahns! Jeremy Jahns does it again.
He pulled that one out. Look, he spun Harry Potter, which he thought was his advantage. Robert, unfortunately for him, spun opponent's choice, which really screwballed him in that match.
Jeremy does it again, John. It's unbelievable that he's now playing Hector Navarro.
The Harry
at
Potter
the
pants
Collider
come to
Collision
curse him, and then they
for
come
the
back to save him.
championship.
If you wanted to roll out of things before this match started, of what could possibly go wrong for Robert Meyer Burnett, he seemed to check off all the boxes.
Yeah.
From spinning opponent's choice to having, Jeremy spin one of his strengths in Harry Potter. I mean, they just did, and then on his 5-point question, end up with the Harry Potter question. It just was not his day.
It's just one of it. You looked at it. Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings are the 2 categories that he likes to stay away from.
But they're major categories.
They are, and so it looks like Jeremy Jahns is now pushed. If you think about it, the craziest thing is Jeremy Jahns has a better record than the champion.
Yes, he
Jeremy
does.
Jahns is 2-1. Hector is 1-1.
And listen, he just beat the guy who has beaten Hector Navarro before, so I kind of like Jeremy's chances rolling into this title match.
And he's avenged the loss against the guy who beat him.
Never
in
underestimate
Spectacular. Now
Jeremy
let's
Jahns.
talk to Emma Fife, who is with both Robert Meyer Burnett and Jeremy Jahns.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? We are here with Jeremy Jahns, who has done it again.
I try. What can I say? Just here to have fun, and this is really fun.
Yeah.
What can I say?
I mean, let's roll back, Jeremy Jahns.
Okay.
Let's roll back to before the Schmoedown Spectacular,
All right.
and you participated in the Inner Geekdom
I did.
the first time around. You didn't even know if you wanted to do it.
Yeah, I mean, Christian was like, "Hey, you want to do this thing?" I was like, "I don't know. It might not be my thing." I saw how fun it could be, so I was like, "Yeah, that looks like a good time. Let's do it." So I did it, and well, here I am.
Here you are.
Right.
You just keep winning.
Right, well, I'm not gonna
Winning
lie.
makes things
I need
a lot
to
more
marathon
fun.
Harry Potter big time. I get that. I know that. And that's what I'm gonna do. That's the next priority. when
I mean,
leave
you
this
do
place.
have on some very nice Harry Potter pajama pants.
And
so.
I wouldn't have been I need to be worthy to wear them. So in order to do that, I need to really bone up on that knowledge.
Go home and brush up on your Harry Potter. Now, this, I have to say, Jeremy, we have found out that maybe Lord of the Rings is a not-so-secret strength of yours, because if I remember correctly, in the last Inner Geekdom, Jason Inman was gifted Lord of the Rings as an opponent's choice, and you and Rachel took turns
Oh, yeah.
stealing that from him.
Yeah, that was good times. I'm telling you, I knew that she was going to crush Lord of the Rings. I just needed to be faster on the buzzer than she was, and she was faster than me every time. So, I mean, I tried a tactic. It didn't work out, but I've never hidden the fact that I love me the Lord of the Rings.
But it definitely served you well this time.
Yes, absolutely. It served me well this time. My only thing was I was kind of apprehensive, like, should I have spun again? And then when the opponent's choice comes up, which is a variable, you can't plan that. But when that came up, I could have given him Harry Potter, or him Lord of the Harry Potter, right? Yeah,
Harry Potter.
There's a lot happening in my head right now.
There is.
But
So many things.
So you look back, but in the end, it totally worked. It seemed to work out.
Well, now you are the #1 contender, so you will have a chance to take on the current champion, Hector Navarro.
Yes.
How are you feeling going into that match in the Collider Collision?
The Collider Collision sounds like a lot of fun. I do want to take on Hector. Seems like I've met Hector a few times. Great dude, but I can't stop here. You can't just get here and then stop. I gotta go for Hector. So Hector, it's you and me, man. Let's do it.
And you think you have a pretty good chance?
Judging by today and last time, yeah, I think I have a pretty good chance. Gonna marathon me some Harry Potter. Have I said that yet? Because I'm totally doing that.
Well, I will not be surprised if we continue to see great things out of you. So I have a question for you, Jeremy. Do you think that you are going to be the new Inner Geekdom champion?
Well, metachlorians are not a thing, but the Force is. I feel a tremor in the Force. I'm feeling good about this. I really am. The Force is speaking to me.
feel
It worked on the wheel when I used the Force on the wheel.
That's true. We've seen it happen a couple of times. Well, may the Force be with you, Jeremy, and we will see what happens in the Collider Collision. We'll be right back with Robert Meyer Burnett. And we are back with Robert Meyer Burnett, and John Roca seems to be here
Stop you here,
as
Emma.
well.
This is enough. This thing has been rigged from the beginning. All right. They're gonna rig. I know they're gonna rig me at Collider Collision. This man is the man that should be facing Hector Navarro, that joke of a champion. The Four Horsemen are getting screwed over all over this tournament. We're not losing legitimately. We're being screwed over. 5-2 tournament. Like, oh, this is so ridiculous. And Emma, you too. You've been against us from the beginning too. This whole place has been against us. Harloff, I don't know what you're doing, man, but I don't like it. This is the man that should be challenging Hector Navarro. Tell him.
Well, the outlaw has spoken, and I believe in what he says. But I think I've made a fatal error, Emma.
Okay.
Vito Corleone, who is the star of my favorite film of all time, The Godfather, once said, "Never let anyone outside the family know what you're thinking." My problem is I've been acting like a 70s comic book villain, screaming and yelling and talking about how Hector Navarro is going down.
Definitely true.
That was the wrong way to be. I need to be cunning. I need to be behind the scenes. Right. I need to take a page from your
Taking a
book.
different strategy,
And I don't want to
huh?
be just an outlaw. I want to be the greatest supervillain on the planet, and no one will ever see me coming again.
Really, you want to take a page from the Outlaws book? He's the most notorious screamer and yeller we have here in the league.
This side of you, Emma. This side of you, Emma.
I have beaten myself in 2 matches. I get all cocky, and what happens? I miss a Star Wars question. I miss a Star Trek question. I miss Lord of the Rings. I don't know who Shelob is. Really?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Yeah, this not yelling and screaming thing is really working out for you here, Robert Meyer Burnett.
Never. You're against us. Roka's
Okay.
right. Fuck all y'all.
Okay, so you guys,
What he said, 1,000 times 1,000.
well, I guess that concludes our...
Give me this. You know something? I clearly need to get back on my game. So now there's that Tim Franco, whatever, Andy Signora clone. Some fan from he's late to the party. Who's ever late to parties? The lame millennials are late to parties. You get there first, so you get the best alcohol. Everyone knows that. But I'm going to take this guy on. I'm going to fight him. I'm going to get my mojo
Yes, you guys are
back,
getting
just like
smack
Jim
talk.
Morrison
That's
did.
awesome.
You know what? I'm coming back. I'm coming back for Inman. I'm coming back for Hector Navarro. And most of all, I am coming back for Jeremy Jahns.
All right, so much happening there. Obviously, Jeremy talking about he's got respect for Hector Navarro, but he wants that belt. He's going for that belt. He's in the collision. And how about you had Roca in there screaming about how it wasn't fair, and that's what Roca does. But Robert Meyer Burnett does something we didn't see coming. He challenges one of the guys from late to the party, the fans, the reacting guys who are supposed to be here, and he challenges Tim Franco to a battle. Is that him just being angry and wanting to beat someone senseless?
Look, well, I think if you're a competitor like Robert Meyer Burnett and you take a disappointing loss like this
awesome.
one, you don't want to sit around and think about it. You want to jump right back into the ring. We've got a couple of guys coming up here that look like they might be tasty for him. He's decided to go to the buffet.
And all the credit in the world to Emma Fife, who just had a lot of screaming and yelling done in her ear right there, and that was impressive to watch her head not explode. So there it is. I mean, Jeremy Jahns, he does it. He shocks the world again. The question is, where does Robert Meyer Burnett go in the Inner Geekdom League? We know he's probably going to have this singles match if Tim Franco accepts it. But in the Inner Geekdom, there's a lot of new contenders out there. Jason Inman's got to be chomping at the bit now to get at him.
Well, let's not forget that he is also a competitor in the team division, and he's doing quite well with a very good team in Team Heroes, if I do say so myself. And he's on a roll there. He'll do well.
All right, so guys, that's it. Make sure that you like and comment on this video so we get more matches just like this. And here's a question for you. Who's going to win at the Collider Collision? Will Hector hold on to the belt, or will Jeremy Jahns be our new Inner Geekdom champion? Go ahead and comment. Tell us exactly what you think in the comments below, and join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. And if you aren't playing fantasy, you should. And why? Well, these two maniacs are going to tell you why.
Yes.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Josh McCougar here with your fantasy update post Inner Geekdom Mayhem. I've been thinking about this match a lot. I've been stroking my beard, wondering how to keep the fantasy update going. And I've been thinking, you get 5 bonus points for Jeremy Jahns. You got 17 hot points with a total of 22. He's coming in hot against Hector Navarro. He is a singles Inner Geekdom force to be reckoned with. Robert Meyer Burnett, he obviously is coming after
after everybody. His face is so bright red, and he makes a really good point about getting early to parties. All of the good alcohol is right there. For that fact and that fact alone, get him on your fantasy team. He keeps challenging, he keeps almost winning. He's a fan favorite, and he wears a really weird blazer, and that's coming from somebody that owns pink, purple, Steelers, and all the other colors in the rainbow. I'm Josh McCouga. My arms have gotten skinnier since my last update. We'll see you next time.
Hey guys, if you like this video, click
Oh,
the
man.
thumbs up button. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It'll help you stay up to date with everything we've got going on here at Collider.
Oh my god, that was amazing. Another fantastic episode, another amazing match, close match. That was just great. It was finally good to see, like, Jeremy Jahns was leading the whole match, but it was good to see Burnett at least come back for a little while and take the lead to make it a real challenge. And then the rest of the match was obviously very tight, man. That was a great match. Inner Geekdom, man, that stuff is hard. Those questions are so deep cut. I think I got like some pretty good knowledge on movies, but with that stuff, man, I don't think I'd be able to compete without like doing some hardcore crashing and marathoning of these movies. So now we've got our number one contender going up against Hector Navarro for the belt, the title of the Inner Geekdom at the Collider Collision, which is coming July 4th. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait for that. But I got to say, my favorite part about tonight's episode is Robert Meyer Burnett in the end interview calling out Tim from Late to the Party. That's fantastic. I love how these guys are getting worked into the storyline now. That's awesome to see, just like a group of fans getting worked into this, into the storylines. Robert Meyer Burnett calling out Tim was just an awesome little step there. So I'll be interested to see that match if he accepts. I'm sure he will. But I would give the edge to Robert Meyer Burnett in that one probably. But if you've never watched the Late to the Party, guys, I recommend you do so because they do a similar thing here. They do reactions to the to the Schmoedowns, except there's 4 of them, so it's probably a little bit more entertaining than just watching my ass. But yeah, if you ever watch his videos, he puts it down. He knows his stuff. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. Until next time, I will see you later.